that hurt. Today, we're gonna be talking about Spec commercials. Let's get it. So on Instagram, a lot of you guys have asked me how I started my filmmaking journey and how to get clients to make a living out of it. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Spec commercials. Spec commercial is basically a fake commercial that you make in order to show your potential clients what you're capable of doing. Demello Coffee is a local coffee roastery in Toronto that I dearly love. Me and my wife love their beans. My friend works there as one of the marketing people, and she's in charge of all the graphic design and social media management and also video and photos. And I always thought to myself, man, I'm gonna make a Spec commercial of their coffee one day. But then, as soon as I found out that Demello Coffee Roastery was coming up with their own beer line targeted specifically for the Christmas season, I just thought, I gotta do this. I gotta make a Spec commercial to win them over. So me and two of my friends gathered together. I had one art director and one PA, and they helped me out with the shoot. We basically met up in my studio at 11:30 p.m. and we shot the whole thing and finished editing by 7 a.m. and then we went home. But it was carefully planned. One of my friends who's a talented art director, she was giving me a lot of ideas on like how to get these cool shots. So how I shot the Spec commercial is basically I went on Amazon and typed mini Christmas decorations. And I could find all the proper decorations that were in the budget of like $10, $12, $8. One of the things that I bought was Glycerin, and I'll tell you why. So every time I see Daniel Schiffer's video, he talks about I sprayed some water on these cans, and I comment on his video saying, don't use water, Daniel, use vegetable glycerin. So basically it has higher density. It's basically oil. I don't know if you can see that. It's not water, it's pretty dense like oil. So basically if you mix with 50% oil and 50% water and shake it up and you spray on those cans, and it will be way better. It will look more dense. The water droplets will just stay on the can. It will just look more fresh. These little small tricks really changes the game. So next time when you're trying to do like a beverage commercial or a Spec commercial, use vegetable glycerin. So one of the best equipment tool that I loved using on the Spec commercial were these Quasar Science Q Lions. So there are many LED tubes out there. I know they're all good and some of them are cheap and some of them are pricey, but Quasar Science in my opinion is the top of the line. The reason for that is because the founders and the staff members and their dealers are all filmmakers for major blockbuster movies like Iron Man and Avengers and Black Panther, etc. Basically, you name it. Most of the Netflix shows, and the gaffers on these Hollywood sets would not use this if it wasn't good. And they only use the best. And even for YouTubers like MKBHD uses Quasar Science to light a lot of his products. Peter McKinnon on his Techtober videos, all these tech reviews, he used these lights to light them. The reason why I use this Quasar Science is because it is the top line that you can get, the top quality. Just imagine owning these lights that are used on Hollywood sets and now you can use them. I also brought a bunch of lenses on set that day. Thought of using my 70-200 lens and 50mm and 35mm. I only ended up using this 100mm classic macro lens. I'll make a whole nother video about this lens because this lens is a monster. You must have a macro lens, and this is a very affordable. This is one of their older versions without the image stabilization, but it is really good, so I'm gonna make a specific video about this probably in the coming weeks. So one of the most important thing about doing Spec commercial is understanding the direction of their branding. So let's say there is a brand that you want to work with. You want to go to their website, you want to go to their Instagram, you want to go and check whatever they have made before and work with their branding style or direction that they have. Because each brand has their own unique style and character and direction and objectives, and you want to incorporate all of that into the video that you're making. So let's say you're making a commercial for G-Shock, right? You gotta understand their branding. You gotta go to their Instagram, you gotta go to their website and check out how they push these products to the customers or the targeted customers that they have, right? Like, I don't think I've ever seen a very classy guy in a tuxedo wearing a G-Shock, because that's not what they're representing. Most of the time you see people who are rock climbing or cycling or diving into the water, or people who are in the army or hunting. Like, the imagery that they're pushing out to their customer is the fact that these watches are built to last. In this way, you can understand their branding and the direction that they're going, and you can implement that into your video. Yes, you can make video for yourself here and there, but if you're actually targeting a client or trying to look for a potential client, then you have to have a clear understanding of the brand's marketing direction. So if you look at this video, all the Christmas lights that are in the backside of these beer cans actually have a very similar color tone to the whole package branding. So that's what Spec commercial is, basically showing your potential client that you got this. So right after I uploaded this on my Instagram, the CEO of Demello contacted me and said he loves the video and he would love to work on a proper YouTube ad in the upcoming January. In conclusion, you have to have a clear understanding of that brand's branding direction or marketing direction. And that will help you so much in terms of how you can reach out or how you can pitch or how you can get more potential clients in the future to make a living with filmmaking. So I think that's it for me today. If you like today's content, please smash that like and subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you won't be missing out on anything. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.